Those hardy plants clinging to mountain slopes might seem invincible, surviving harsh conditions year after year. But a groundbreaking 9-year study reveals a surprising truth. They're more vulnerable to climate change than we thought. Researchers from the University of Georgia tracked over 100,000 Drummond's rockcress plants throughout the Colorado Rockies. These mountain natives have adapted perfectly to their specific elevations over countless generations. Each population is genetically optimized for its particular microclimate, a specialization that once ensured survival. But our rapidly warming planet is changing the rules of the game. As temperatures climb, these specialized adaptations are becoming liabilities rather than advantages. Mountain ecosystems face a unique challenge. While we might expect plants to simply migrate upslope as temperatures rise, nature isn't that simple. Gene flow, the natural movement of genetic material between populations, typically travels downhill through seeds and pollen. This creates a critical problem. The genetic traits needed to survive warmer conditions aren't reaching the higher elevation populations fast enough. Think of it as running up an escalator that's moving down. The plants need to adapt to warmer conditions, but the beneficial genes are flowing in the opposite direction. The research team tested this by manipulating snowpack conditions to simulate both historical climates and predicted warmer futures. The results were clear. Populations already adapted to local sites lost their advantage as conditions changed. Some experts now propose a controversial solution-assisted gene flow. This would involve deliberately moving seeds or plants from warmer adapted locations to cooler zones, essentially giving mountain plants a genetic head start against warming temperatures. It's a delicate balancing act. Move too many outside plants and you risk disrupting the resident community. The stakes extend far beyond the plants themselves. Mountain ecosystems depend on these plant communities. Pollinators need their flowers, animals rely on their seeds, and watersheds that provide drinking water to millions depend on the soil stability these plants provide. As Professor Sally Aitken from the University of British Columbia noted about the research, the findings are sobering with respect to the ability of natural populations to adapt to and persist under rapid global warming. For species already confined to mountaintops, there's simply nowhere higher to go. They're facing what ecologists call an escalator to extinction. While reducing greenhouse gas emissions remains crucial, some mountain species will need direct intervention to survive. Conservation strategies must adapt as quickly as the climate itself is changing, a race against time for these mountain survivors. The mountains may be ancient, but the challenges they face are unprecedented in human history. How we respond will determine which species continue their long journey of adaptation and which reach the end of their evolutionary road. For more on this story, find a link to the article on Earth.com in the description.